We keep moving forward with these vocal experiences that harbor all those important and crucial concepts. In this particular video, we want to experiment with an essential concept. This concept is self-image. The self-image is precisely that, an image that we stand in our motor cortex in our brain. In this image, there is, among others, the representation of the parts that interact when realizing any action, its features, the relationships that exist among them, etc. So if we inform our system of the parts, possibilities, relationships, and more, we update that self-image and the system's functioning changes radically. This is precisely what we are going to do in this video with the pharynx. The strongest muscles of the vocal system are in the pharynx, and the pharynx is a space, a tube. So only by feeling the space and learning how to articulate this, it will take care of everything else. Also, given that it's connected to the spine, it will provide a lot of stability to the vocal gesture. It also attaches to the larynx cartilages, so it compensates and relieves the work of the vocal cords. You can find all this information in Vocal Science and Vocal Functions if you want to go and read there. So in this lesson, we will update the image of the pharynx, but as we always do, we will take care of some references first. So sing or talk something and observe how much space there is in general and how thick or thin the sound of your voice is and how light or efficient you find your functioning is. Also hum a note and feel a random note and feel how the vibrations are. Pause the video. Okay, now just try to breathe through the nose and through the mouth at the same time so you can really feel the whole space. And pay attention to what's your perception among that space. How wide, how narrow, how tall or long, or how short. And now once you have an idea, start making this weird sound. And feel how when you do that, there's friction in this back part of here in the pharynx. And it's because the pharynx is narrowing. So see if you can really feel how the pharynx is narrowing. Keep doing that. And see that the air is coming in and coming out through the nose and through the mouth. It's both at the same time. If you feel like you can do this, now start playing with that friction, making that friction a little higher and a little lower. So you can do like, or more. Play with it a little bit. And once you've done it, just rest a moment and just breathe without making any noise and feel how wide and how wide the tube is right now and how is your perception among that tube now. And see if you can feel a little bit more what I'm talking about. Okay, this time we're gonna sing more than other time. So pause the video and sing again and see if you can feel any difference. Okay, hum the note again if you want to have like a complete circle of references and experience and feel how the vibrations are right now. Okay, and now the best way of feeling something, if you can, it's by touching. So this is a little bit weird for some people, so just be gentle. So what we are going to do is that we are gonna use the pad of the finger to touch the wall of the pharynx. The wall of the pharynx is at the very, very end of the mouth. It's farther than the palate. So put your hand like this with the thumb like this and introduce the thumb in your mouth slowly and gently till you touch that back wall. The most important thing is that you don't touch the surface of the tongue. If you touch the surface of the tongue, you will gag. If you feel like you cannot do it, just let it go, don't suffer. But if you feel like you can do it, it's interesting. If you can touch there, it's just like touching, ding, a little bit. And it's like, by doing that, there's a light there. Like if someone would be turning on a light and suddenly you feel that part. So keep practicing that and touch a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. It shouldn't be like uncomfortable or disgusting, although it can seem like it. And once you've touched, sometimes see if you can hold your finger there, and while you are touching that wall, sing a note with a So you put the finger, and see if you can feel that every time you put your voice or switch your voice on, that back wall activates, moves back and up, back and up, back and up. Also, you can feel in the pad of your finger that the palate is right there, like resting. If you feel like your palate is like lifting, it means that you're closing your nose, and then it will be very difficult to use that back part of the pharynx. So make sure that you're not doing do and once you can do that, you can pause the video if you need more time to practicing. Once you've got it, keep your finger there, and while you have the finger there, start singing the melody of your song really slow and gently, leaving the nose open and the mouth open so the voice can come out through both ends. Do it slow. And once you've got it, pause the video and just sing your song or say your text and see how that is now. Okay, you probably have felt that your voice is wider, but at the same time lighter, and at the same time has more projection. Those are some of the benefits of using the pharynx. Now, before going away, just hum a note and see how the vibrations are now. Isn't that fascinating?